Well, you said it in there, and I was going to ask you about it, man. Pantera has announced that Rex and Phil are going to do some touring as Pantera in 2023. Man, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think just like if they're doing like we are doing, like as a tribute, totally cool, awesome, it's you kind of can say about similar things about our stuff because it's not all the four original guys,
right?
But it's as close as you get to that, and it's done really well. I think and probably what they're gonna do is that the coolest thing would be for us to tour together. How fucking badass would that be?
Yeah.
Don't know who you got to talk to. I don't know. I'm just throwing that in the air.
Gotta throw it in the ether, man. Yeah.
Let people gossip. But how badass would that be, man? It's fucking A. But yeah, I'm excited. I think a lot of those records are so good. They have so many fans, and they should be heard. And rest in peace, Vinny and Dime. But if it's done right with the heart, with the right heart on it, hell yeah, I'm totally on board. I think it'll be great.
Yeah, I just hope that, obviously seeing Pantera as a kid back in the 90s, I want to see, the logo on fire. I want to see the light show. I want to see, lasers and everything. I want to see the spectacle that was,
right.
Pantera.
Like our thing is a bit different because I think, Sepultura was a bit different from Pantera. We didn't have so much of those things. It was more really just about the songs and just the energy of playing them the right way, but yeah, I mean, I think it's like I said, like the way we did it is like as a total tribute to those records, and I feel totally 100% good about it. I think it's a good thing when you to me, like a lot of young kids were not even born when Arise and Beneath came out, and they got to see that. They were singing every word, and this new generation, they embrace that stuff, so this music doesn't get outdated. It doesn't get, it's not like some stuff that with time just kind of fades out. It's out of fashion, out of doesn't happen with this music. So I think all of those records are like that, and of course Pantera is the same vein with Far Beyond Driven, Cowboys from Hell. Those are some great fucking records, man. Right. People want to hear. I think it's cool. Should be fun.
Last question on that. I mean, this game has been played for years and years, but I mean, who would you like to see play guitar and drums on that?
Oh, that's a good one. I wasn't prepared for this one. Yo,
you throw it out there. I did a podcast yesterday. We went way deep into this. I mean, obviously the easy one is Zakk Wylde, Zach, and I think the rumor came out today that it might be Charlie Benante on drums. Give me a Chris Adler from formerly Lamb of God on drums. Gene Hoglan. I'd love to see somebody like that out there doing it.
I would go with Chris from Power Trip.
Mm-hmm.
For me, that would be my drum choice. And then on guitar, even Gary Holt would have been cool.
Yes.
Fucking he played with Slayer and Exodus, and it's part of the era. Really, really. To me, that would be the two that I would think would fit in pretty cool.
Yeah, man. I'm
bullshit in here.
No, I know. No. Yeah, I get it, man. The internet's obviously split one way or another, man. But if it's done well, it's done right. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. Yes. Especially if we're together.
Yeah, as long as it's Pantera Soulfly, which I did see that tour. It was you guys Soulfly, Morbid Angel, Nothing Face. I think I saw that.
Yeah. Well, we did that, and of course Sepultura in Pantera and Biohazard. I think was the first one.
Yeah, and the 94 show, something happened with you, and Sepultura had to cancel that date for my show.
Knee surgery. But like if we go out and play like Chaos AD and they play the Pantera that together, that could be fucking amazing.
There you go. Oh man,
that's huge. But yeah, we'll see what happens, man. Like I'm also actually really happy in my pond, so to speak. Like those Arise Beneath the Remain shows we did, they were just perfect the way they were. Like I don't really think needs to be even bigger places. Like to me, that really doesn't change much. I think it's more about why you make it happen in the venue that you are.
Right.
So it's like the LA show, the Belasco. It's I don't know, 1,500 people, but all those 1,500 people were connected. It's incredible when it's like that. It doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes you have a big show, and some of the people are connected, and a lot of other people are just there, just whatever, just watching, because there's nothing better to do that night or whatever,
Right.
When it's connected, it's killer. That's when the real power comes in.
Do you have another interview right now, or do you have time for another question?
One more. Yeah, man. We can do one more question.
All right. Well, I just want to hit on John Tardy being on Total, man. John Tardy, one of my favorite voices of all time. Obviously, with the obviously, and your connection goes back to the Beneath the Remains of Rise time too. So how cool was it to get John Tardy on Totem?
Amazing. It was so cool. I mean, we wrote the song and I was singing, and Arthur was like, "Man, you sound like John Tardy." Like when I was scouring the bios, I was holding the bio, and it was like, so he was like, "Instead of you imitating him, why don't we get the real guy, man? Fuck it, let's get the real guy in the song." And you guys are bros anyway. You guys are brothers from the past. He sang backing vocals on Stronger Than Hate. So yeah, I call him, and he was super thrilled, super happy to be part of it. It's a kick-ass song. I love it. It's a fuck you cancer song. It was inspired by many people that we lost, especially LG Petrov from Entombed. That's what we died when I was in the studio making the record. And I couldn't be happier with this old school collaboration. It's like an old school survivor like me. We survived grunge and hair metal. Just and just that in itself, it's a miracle. So it's so cool and I don't know. I know he doesn't do a lot of collaborations outside Obituary, so that was another thing that made me really excited for it.
Yeah, some of those early Obituary grooves, like World Demise, to me is always my favorite Obituary album, just because of the grooves on it. Like that had some new metal vibes to it, pre-new metal too, that they probably don't get enough credit for.
Exactly, it's killer. Some killer shit.
Awesome, Max. Well, Max, I'll let you get out of here, man. Totem out August 5th, Nuclear Blast Records, and it's always a blast to talk to you. And hopefully we will talk soon.
Thank you, Toomey. Take care, man.
All right, man. Take care.
All right.